I'm Ryan, I'm representing the 2AC. Our opponents think that the chemical weapons threat to our allies is just an assumption, but the situation in the Middle East has been basically everybody against Israel for many years now. So if anybody over there managed to get their hands on chemical weapons, they would be willing to use them against them. Russia could be said to be trying to give diplomacy and peace a chance. However, if you extend our argument, our contention 1 subpoint B, Russia's push for diplomacy can be looked at as a stalling tactic for Assad to have more time with chemical weapons. Tim Cohen, reporter for CNN. However, Russia canceled a UN Security Council meeting it had called for Tuesday and rejected an initial proposal by France for the framework of a resolution raising questions about whether the diplomatic effort was serious or a stall tactic to put off a US attack on Syria. So when they said that using or attacking Syria could be the start of a second war, we can argue that if we don't attack, then Israel and our allies over there will attack for us. After the chemical weapons attacks in spring, the US failed to implement a decisive punishment. Failure to attack now will result in a large-scale war later. Doyle McManus, writer for the LA Times. Officials say Iranian leaders will conclude that they can ignore Obama's red lines against seeking nuclear weapons, but the argument is also about Israel, and it isn't rhetorical. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has warned that he may attack Iran's nuclear installations if he cannot rely on Obama's promises. A failure to launch a large-scale attack against Syria now, officials say, would make a large-scale war with Iran more likely later. So basically, if we don't attack, Israel is going to attack for us, and that would reignite massive conflict in the Middle East, instead of a highly controlled, tailored missile strike that we could do now. Yeah, I'm done. I stand open for cross-examination.
You said that saying that Assad used chemical weapons against his people and that is a threat to US allies and its neighboring countries. Do you have any evidence supporting that the attack is linked to Assad?
No.
Do you have any other evidence saying that Iran will be a hazard and would think that they have an opportunity to use these weapons if you ignore Syria?
Other than their hate from Israel, no.
Do you have any evidence saying that anyone in the Middle East, if they obtain these chemical weapons, will use them against Israel?